Welcome to the CoastalCraftFilAm channel. Today we're going to be doing another flip through, a book flip through, and this is a pocket guide that I got from Amazon for watercolor. It's very handy, so I'm not sure if you can really fit it, and probably could fit it in most of the pockets in your jacket, but it's pretty small. As you can see, it fits my hand, and yeah, it's very handy. So if you want to just take it with you, if you want to paint outdoors, this is very handy. And I like that it has this spiral binding because you can like flip it over like this. So let's check it out. So this is called the Watercolor 101 Pocket Guide, Basic Painting Techniques, Color Mixing, Brushwork, Composition Tips, and Materials by Volta Voloshin Smith. So let's see here. It is pretty readable. So there's the table of contents, water basics, watercolor techniques. So this is a good refresher if you're like an intermediate watercolor painter. And if you're a beginner, this is also very handy. So you can refresh, or you can like get some tips on how to mix colors. Here's a checklist and the materials and tools that you would need is start doing watercolor paintings. And this is really nice. In the bottom there is like an index, so that would refer to the, so as you can see, it corresponds to this topic. Like the number 1 is going to be the watercolor basics, the number 2 is for basic watercolor techniques, the pink, which is number 3, is for, let's see here, easy color figure mixing, and so on. So there's 7 parts in the book. So let's just do a quick peek. Watercolor paper, cold press and hot press paper, brushes, and this is not made of like a regular paper. It is actually made of like something thicker than a cardstock, so it's pretty sturdy. As you can see, it's a pretty thick, like a board paper, so that is nice. There is a sample here of color swatches, colors to get started. So there's the color to get started. There's your watercolor palette, basic watercolor techniques. So there's flat wash, gradient, and graduated wash. So there's splattering, casting shadows. So this is a good read if you're like on a drive, or like have a break at work. So this is something nice to read. I'm just gonna be scanning the pages really quick and just showing you the contents of the book. Building your brushwork confidence, holding and controlling the brush, some exercises that you can follow, caring for your brush, warm-up exercises, basic composition. So I'm on number 6, the troubleshooting common watercolor issues, which is nice. So it's thick paint. There's cauliflowers and blooms, beads. So that's nice, so you can correct your error. So we're at page 49 right now. We're nearing the end. Let's see what else is in here. How to flip through. So there's buckling. So if you buy a cheap paper or cheap watercolor paper, you would have this issue of buckling. Let's see. Yes, it says here the main cause of paper warping or buckling is too much water used on a thin paper. So it's good to use a quality watercolor paper. Tips for building a creative habit. So you need to like hone your skills regularly. You need to practice every day. So there you go. This is cool tip. Try habit stacking for best results. So this is the idea of including a new habit right after a fully formed old habit that you already have. For example, old habit, eat lunch at 12 p.m. every day at work, and then stacked habit, eat lunch at 12 p.m. every day at work, and then paint watercolor for 20 minutes. So that is a good tip. So it says here, scheduling time during your busy schedule, setting creative goal, designating a creative space, small desk dedicated in the room. There you go. So these are just like tips at the very end, and there's a picture here and there's some notes. So that is the complete book. How many pages is it? Trying to check how many pages there is. So it has 57 pages, and that's the pocket guide, Watercolor 101. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.